Starting with our top story this hour, in another setback for fugitive businessman Vijay Mallya, India's apex court, the Supreme Court today rejected Mallya's plea seeking review of 2017 verdict, holding him guilty for contempt of court. The court held Vijay Mallya guilty of contempt for transferring $40 million to his children, including his son Siddharth Mallya and daughters Liana Mallya and Tanya Mallya, in a violation of court's orders. Vijay Mallya, who is an accused in a bank loan default case of over 9,000 crore rupees involving his defunct Kingfisher Airlines, is presently in the UK. The Supreme Court had earlier issued its May 9, 2017 order on a plea by a consortium of banks led by the State Bank of India that claimed Mallya had allegedly transferred $40 million received from British firm Diageo to his children. The banks had then accused Mallya of concealing the facts and diverted to funds his children in violation of the orders passed by the Karnataka High Court. We are now joined by our business editor, Sumit Chaturvedi, for more on this story. Thank you so much for joining us. My first question to you is, how is this latest setback likely to make matters worse for Vijay Mallya?
Oh, well, as we know that Vijay Mallya is facing a series of cases in India as well as in UK court as well. So this is going to add another, we can say that, big case for Vijay Mallya, which he has to face when he comes back to India. Remember his extradition request now. The case is with the higher authorities in London, and more or less now his extradition is also cleared. Yes, it could take some more time. So when he comes back to India, this case will also be one case he has to face. Contempt of court is now against him because he's transferred $40 million taken from what came from proceeds from Diageo, and it was transferred to his children's name. So this is one another case he will have to come and face, in addition to the bank's case where he defaulted on loans worth 9,000 crore rupees, and other parties also who want to take money back from him. So he has to now face one more case, and the problems are going to increase for Vijay Mallya from here on.
All right, and what do you think would be the way going forward for him now?
Well, yes, he has to now manage cases both here, and he has to put his attention or pay attention to cases in India as well as in UK. Extradition is the biggest point. Whenever he's sent back to India, then he has to face all these cases, and those cases will decide what happens to him later on, because he has been trying very hard from the last 3-4 days not to come to India, but that India's case has become stronger over the last few years. So whenever he comes, it looks like it is possible in some more months. So whenever he comes, he will have to face one more case here.
All right, Sumit, thank you so much for all those inputs. We will keep tracking this as and when there is more. Thank you so much for joining.